Best player that I've played with would have to be, in his pomp, was Ian Simpson. Just an absolute machine. The year that we came second in the county league, he was absolutely awesome with bat and ball. Would rather have been on his team than against him, 100%. Probably Kevin Ramsey, who was the overseas at Chiddingly for a couple of years. I think we played against him 4 times in 2 seasons. I think we got him out once, and he averaged about 400 against us. So that was always good fun. In terms of sheer, absolutely incredible experience to actually be involved in, I'd have to say Slim, taking 5 wickets in 5 balls home against Cameron Hassocks a few years back. Probably came last year. I bowled an absolutely stunning delivery against Cameron Hassocks, which was smashed towards mid-off. I turned around expecting the ball to disappear to the boundary, and what I actually saw was Charman with a full horizontal Superman style lunge, completely off the ground, taking an absolute stunner. It was an absolute worldie. He just worn the same outfit whenever I've been out with him ever. Is Mr. Trowbridge, Tom Trowbridge, always cracks out a pair of loafers that I lent him once when I was about 17, 18, and 10, 11 years later he's still wearing them. He also wears the same horrendous blue shirt that he never irons before it goes out, and it really stresses Luke Vick out beyond belief. I'd say Tom Penfold. He's always keen to work on every single aspect of his game, even to the extent where I even gave him a bowl last season and he took his first adult league wicket, which was very, very pleasing. And always the first to be involved in fielding drills and setting up any fielding drills that we ask him to. So the worst trainer, unfortunately, would have to be Sean Cavern. We have an expression at the club which I can't say in public, which essentially means that he has his bat and then leaves very shortly after, bowling probably 3 or 4 pretty average, slow deliveries. I got to experience Dan Rapson for the first time for a sort of prolonged period of time last season, and as much as I love the kid, I think he's got a heart of gold. He is just a complete Tom McKenzie. He's not happy. Speak to Kirk. He is not happy ever. I don't really have a great deal. I always put my front pad on first. I've no idea why. It's just something that I've always been comfortable with doing, but other than that, nothing. I really started to love cricket around the time of the 2005 Ashes. So, I can't look past KP and the ultimate, which was Freddie Flintoff. In terms of stature, I'd probably say Gladstone small. My first ever ton, and it made it even better the fact that it was at St John's Park against Glynde. There are a few. Mayfield was great last season. I really enjoyed that, but I really enjoyed playing at Chiddingly, even though we very rarely won a game out there, and we were normally getting smashed to pieces by Kev Ramsey, but I'd probably say Chiddingly. I really enjoy playing against Crowhurst Park, even though it's an absolute mission. They're a really good bunch of guys. They usually play to win, and it's always very, very competitive and very high scoring. Probably was Mayfield. There's a few decent ones in our league, but Mayfield away last year was pretty epic. Real shame that they got promoted, to be honest with you. Looking forward to going back there next year. Mr. Warmisham away at Lewis Priory a few years ago, chasing the ball down towards, I think, long off. The ball took a bit of a bobble, and with his first step he flicked it up with his right foot, and on his follow through he volleyed it home with the left. It was a real Robin Van Persie-esque finish that I really enjoyed, even though the ball went rocketing to the boundary before.